Okay, so I just got to California. I just got into my hotel room, and there's orientation downstairs for the Tom Morello's Guitar Revolution guitar camp that I am an instructor at. Verna Reed's here. John Five is here. I think Nuno's running a little late. Tom's here. I got to watch Tom sound check before I came up and checked in. But now that I got the camera, I'm gonna go back downstairs and we're gonna see what's happening.
Be pretty strong.
When I get back, it's gonna be like back home. Okay, because it like snowed the same day.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and everybody just put your guitars up here from the beginning. I'll come up.
This road case has seen some shit. Man. Almost as much as your guitar, your Kramer guitar.
Right? Yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
You've heard.
It's pretty simple, you know what I mean? It's just a regular, like there's nothing special about it, just American Telecaster. So,
It's really cool.
yeah.
So Tom is about to go on, and then everyone's going to come out and start jamming with him. Nuno and Billy and Vernon and Wayne Kramer. Here we go. That was the big jam with everyone. It was basically the introductory of the entire weekend. And it's basically a way to kick off the next 4 days. And what a way to kick it off. So today is my day 2 on the Morello Revolution Guitar Camp event, but really it's the official day 1, as yesterday was kind of an orientation and the hey, how's it going? Everyone just got in, no one slept yet. So today is the official start of the event. And before I can start any event, I need coffee. Okay, you two be good. No fighting while I'm gone, all right? I think this is the place to go. I think this is the place to go. Do you guys have coffee?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. I would like all of it. I think I would like this guy. So much better. little breakfast, a little coffee to start. Okay, not a little coffee, a lot of coffee to start the day. And now we're gonna go see what all the haps is over in the show area.
To show you that's super, super important, as if you're a true musician, you're never on time. Honest to God, because when they said all those rules they said you gotta be on time, I was like, well, I'm fucked. I was thinking, damn, I didn't know that was one of the musician rules. Having time is good, being on time, not so good. Not so good.
Here's the schedule for today. I think, let's see, there's my class at 5:30, and then we have a jam tonight. A lot of stuff.
It doesn't matter who you are, it does not matter what you say, flesh shapes the day. Flesh shapes the day. Now it's clear as a pillar of smoke and broken Starbucks glass. Yeah, I support my troops. They wave black flags, they wear black masks.
We're at the end of day 2. Look at I found Mr. Doug Doppler, everyone.
Where?
He's right, he's
Oh, there we go,
somewhere.
there
Oh,
we
there
go.
he is.
Hey.
I'm gonna go get maybe a cup of coffee, and I think Doug might need one too.
Double shot.
If you guys don't know Doug,
Aww.
he is the forerunner to what me and Ola and all these guys do. This guy was making super high quality content way back in the day, along with Brian Kehoe, you know, all those dudes. Paul Riario from Guitar World. Doug, right here.
I'm looking for my walker,
You're not that old.
but I was looking at the viewfinder. I did the total freshman viewfinder thing.
You're rookie. No, you gotta look.
Totally.
You
Yeah,
look, you look
I
right
know.
here.
It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
This guy, by the way, so we're at the Tom Morello Guitar Camp.
I'm gonna edit this out.
No. This guy did the most amazing social media intelligence for musicians.
He's lying.
And content creators. It was awesome.
Does it feel good to lie? Have you tried the Boss Katana? The Mark II?
I have not tried the Mark II.
I mean, that's what you were playing, right?
I was playing your signature guitar.
Into
That's what
the
I was playing.
Katana.
Yeah, but I was playing your
You
signature
weren't,
guitar.
okay, admittedly, you were not trying the Katana very much.
No, I was really.
It's also time to start my class.
Yeah.
Soon.
Soon.
When John 5's done.
John 5.
We should go see John 5.
We should go see him.
All right.
Motherfucker. Day 2. Okay, so it's day 2, kind of getting in the groove of things, and everyone is kind of finding their spot, and we're past the honeymoon stage with all of the folks that are attending. Everyone's super cool. We had a super cool jam last night. Basically, at the end of every night, each one of the instructors hosts basically a jam room, an individual room, where you can do anything. You don't have to jam, but you can basically hang out, answer questions, teach if you want, or everyone can get on stage and you can jam because Boss has a bunch of katana combos on the stage at all times. And last night was really, really cool, but it went super, super late and I was exhausted and I finally got some sleep. So today I'm going to help Billy from A Perfect Circle with his course because I don't really have anything to do until it's like 6 o'clock. Right now it is 12:30. So I don't really have anything to do but drink coffee, and I should not drink coffee all day. So we're gonna go help Billy teach some of the fundamentals of recording guitars.
Howdy. Hey.
Good morning, Mr. Billy. Oh.
So I mean, this is fairly not loud. It's really gonna feedback. But if I was playing something like this is our song "The Doomed," if I'm like my stage volume, when I hit this, it never stops. Like it will just go forever. And I think the more you can, even if it's with your studio speakers, just put your guitar right up to the speaker and try and get some interaction from it. Like that's not loud enough. So I mean, I don't know how much you guys can take, but that's like 80% of my stage volume. I mean, I just find a lot of your sound comes from how your amp feeds back.
All right, so it is time for the evening jam. Billy's class was great. I just had some dinner, so we are going to go see a bunch of shredders just shred it up. Let's go. Day 3. Let's do it.
Being a producer could mean so many things, right? Your job is, like Tom was saying, your job is sometimes the most talented producers know when not to do anything. And when there's a band, when there's magic happening in the sounds, like a bad producer will always insert himself and give you a stamp of his sound and what he does, where a good producer has no ego and you pull away and you go, listen, Nirvana's killing it right now. A good story was with Butch Vig, we were talking about it, and when he got sent, apparently Nirvana was in a room, there was a boom box, and they just hit play and record, and that's how they recorded, that's how they just wanted to send Butch all their stuff. So they were in a rehearsal space, they sent everything in, and they, on a cassette, so he receives this cassette that basically has that whole amazing album, and all he could think of was, it's done. Like, how do I not fuck this up? As opposed to going, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this. That's the chorus there. These guys don't know what they're doing. He was like, he was almost shaky. He goes, how do I get out of the way of this and just get that cassette, if I could just get that onto the album. So his job, he knew then what his job was, which maybe he said in a previous act, some of the guys couldn't play as well. They didn't know really how to arrange a song, so he has to arrange. A producer has to sometimes book the studio. Somebody has to like organize all, facilitate everything. But his job is what Tom said, to produce it from the beginning and turn it into the label at the end. And with what Tom was referring to, the first Extreme album, like we were young, but we just grew up doing it ourselves. You know what I mean? In 8 tracks and 4 tracks, and we couldn't wait to work with the producer, and then we kind of be careful what you wish for. We got our first producer in, and we wanted, we were big Queen fans, and this, I don't know if you guys know, there's a producer named Mac. He goes by Mac, M-A-C-K. He did the Game album, he did On Space, a bunch of Queen albums. And when he got there, we were so excited. This guy's gonna make us, we thought we were just doing demos, and this guy's gonna make us sound like something else. And he did make us sound like something else, something we didn't want. And and Mac is great in his own right, but it was not what we expected. And we knew going through the album, we were late teens, early 20s, the label's not gonna hand you $200,000 to a bunch of kids to make an album. You have to have, it's like a babysitter. Producer in a young band is a babysitter to protect that budget, and get it done.
I was always looking at who produced records when I got records. My friends would be looking at lyrics. I shouldn't admit this, but I didn't care too much about the lyrics. It was about the atmosphere of the song, how you felt listening to it. But who made these records? I even know Jimmy Iovine. I like Stevie Nicks, right? So the first Stevie Nicks record, Jimmy Iovine. Oh my God, he produced. So I want to pay attention to him. It just was a thing I was interested in from the beginning. And when I started working for bands as a guitar tech, I don't know if you guys know, but like when I was 18, graduated high school right into being a roadie, right? Started loading gear, getting into lighting, and then realized there's something called a guitar tech. I started playing late, like when I was 16, 17 years old, and I thought, well, I'll stick around close to the guitar rig. And then realized there's different positions, and this became a vocation for me. It became a career, and then as I saw what producers did in the studio and started getting with bigger names like you're talking about, it just was very interesting to me to see the big picture, to see the orchestration of the whole process. So it's just by osmosis, right? You start working with people that are more professional, that show up on time but do a good job, and you start to pick up their traits and go from there. The first Perfect Circle record I did, I saved up money to do it myself. And because, again, it came from a place of shyness, really. Like, I don't want to bother you with my stuff, so I'm going to keep doing as much as I can to make it pro and invite people in the last minute to kind of flush it out and then do it from that place. So I just, I basically, sold the car, did everything I could to pay for the gear, pay for the studio time, and just see the big picture of what it was. But working on the Guns N' Roses record, I worked on the Chinese Democracy record for like 2.5 years as a studio tech or engineer or producer of sorts. And that showed me a lot of what to do, what not to do. There was a lot of money, there was a lot of time there. So it's a cautionary tale, but also a really good one of like exploration. We went through so many personnel changes, but so much gear and touched so many aspects of technology with the songs that it showed me, what could be done and what shouldn't be done.
So we are set up for the reamp class. Doug's tired. He looks tired. He looks sleepy.
But his record, holy...
Oh, stop.
No, seriously, like I was speechless a minute ago. No.
I just played him some of the album. Drag down the album.
I just had, I was sleepy until he started talking about the record. One of the most ridiculous recordings, great songs, brilliant playing, unbelievable mixing, the parts, the layering, the tone, the playing. All of it, unreal.
They haven't heard it yet. By when this comes
out.
Oh,
no, seriously. I mean, like...
Oh, maybe it will be out by the time this comes out. This might be out, yeah.
Wow.
You heard it before they did. Yeah.
Dude, crushing, but happily crushing. Like being happy to be crushed, like with 1,000-pound guitar, concrete blocks being thrown at you.
Concrete blocks?
Oh, heck yeah.
That's violent, Doug.
It is violent.
Music's kind of violent. All right, reamping course done. Doug behind me killed it. He was a very, very dynamic speaker. He basically controlled the entire class, and I sat there and I didn't do much.
That is actually not true. Hang on a second.
What?
No.
That is true.
That's like waving red in front of a bull. This guy, well, first of all, like a brilliant musician.
That's...
A brilliant producer, a brilliant engineer, a brilliant guitar player.
I'm not paying you for that.
No, well, okay, that's true. I just figured I'd throw in a little bonus on the side, let an extra 20 spot. But, like, seriously, watching his working knowledge and his ability to just kind of go, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is my workflow, this is how I do it, and be able to share that with people that are passionate about
I don't know who this is right now.
I got invited to be in the studio with some very famous people to watch them work.
Absolutely.
And actually sit and watch your workflow. I'm like, it's amazing because, the things you study with a bunch of people, but you just have your own game. And like that is a whole different, when you actually meet people and get a chance to watch people who you can just like, I went to work, I studied, I worked hard, and just rocked it. Like, it just shows in everything they do because it's just like they live and breathe it, and you just live and breathe it on a whole different level.
It's been pretty cool to see all of the bagel tricks that everyone has. Nuno, Billy from Perfect Circle, Vernon has been really, really gracious and
Unreal.
nice to hang out.
And Bibi.
And Bibi is very, very nice, and I would argue can out-shred just about anybody because she's just insane.
Speaking of shredders,
She's amazing.
what about
you?
John?
Oh yeah, John 5, of course. Durr. Yeah.
Yeah.
John murders it. He's a very nice guy. Everyone's been super, super cool. But yeah, so this has been the vlog of the Tom Morello Guitar Revolution, and thanks for taking along. Thanks for watching, and maybe we'll come back next year. You never know. Fluff and Doug out. See you later. Wow, another video gone by. Hope it was pretty good. I mean, it's probably pretty good. But if it wasn't, ew. Awkward, right?